Today we are going to look at OneDrive, and I'm going to walk us through the steps to remove it from your computer. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the layout here in Windows Explorer. When you have OneDrive enabled, the first thing you're going to see is basically a new icon in your left window, in the left pane, and it's going to show you the cloud icon, the name, and then it's going to say personal. When you expand that, it shows you all of the folders that it's basically storing in the cloud. The first thing you're going to want to do if you plan on removing OneDrive from your computer is you're going to want to create a local structure or location to save and copy all of your OneDrive files to. That's most likely going to be in your local documents folder. What we're going to do is we're going to go from the C drive, click users, and then your user folder. And from inside your user folder, you're going to open the documents folder. This is where you can confirm that you're looking at your local files and folders and not your OneDrive cloud files. Up here in the file path, you can see this PC, the C drive, users, the username folder, and documents. And what you're going to want to do as a first step is copy and paste all of your OneDrive files into this location if they're not already there. At this point, the next step is going to be to disable or stop OneDrive running on your PC. To do that, we're going to click on OneDrive in the left pane here. And when you do that, you're going to see that your file path has now changed. So before I was pointed to my local documents folder, and now you can see that I'm pointed to OneDrive. It's currently disabled, but by clicking on this, you can enable OneDrive cloud services. And at that point, that's when the assistant kicks in and it tries to keep everything in sync, even in the background, sometimes without you realizing it. And I think that's where a lot of the confusion has been for me in the past, and probably for you as well. I'm going to go ahead and just hit close on this because I've already got it disabled. If you have it in the enabled state, go ahead and disable it. Now that it's disabled, this is where you can go in and actually uninstall OneDrive. So let's go ahead and jump into the Windows settings, apps, installed apps. We're going to jump down to OneDrive. Click on the three dots and select uninstall. It says this app and its related info will be uninstalled. We're going to go ahead and do that. Would you like to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes. And at this point, OneDrive is being uninstalled. Once the uninstall is finished, you're going to want to log back in through your browser to OneDrive online and double check the status of what information is still out there. Most likely, a full copy of your current files will still be on OneDrive. And if you have personal information or information you no longer want to store, you're going to want to make sure that you remove those files as well, or create a backup again before you do that, and then delete those files. Now let's jump back to Windows Explorer and also look at the status of what's changed in Windows Explorer. You'll see now that it's kind of in this interim state because the directory path is still showing the OneDrive path. It's now empty, but the key update is that the OneDrive icon and access is no longer visible in your navigation pane on the left. So if I click on Documents now, it's going to take me straight to my local documents folder, which is now no longer linked to OneDrive because the app has been uninstalled. And those are the steps that you take to uninstall OneDrive from your computer. I hope you found these steps helpful, and I will catch you on the next one.